Right, so these are plants that we bring out every morning from the polytunnel. We bring them out so they can harden up, ready for us to start planting them in the ground. So we've got onions here, avocados, peas, carrots, but they'll all have to be thinned out. Courgettes, more carrots, more onions, more of something else, more peas, sweet peas. They've grown a bit then. And what have we got in here? We've got radish, I think. Yep, so these are the ones for hardening out, ready for going out. Then over here we have our herb garden. It's amazing what you can do with scrap wood. That's always for carrying slates and tiles at one stage. So in here is our pride and joy, the polytunnel. So up here we've got flowers ready, we've got growing. And then we've got some carnivorous plants there. And then further down here is Root Riot, which is some sort of OXO cube. We put seeds in, and it's only taken them about 4 days to get this big. So we'll be using this kind of stuff again. And then we got Redbeard bunching onions there, and Bulgarian giant leeks, and some lemon basil there, little one just coming through. No sign of a black mint yet, but we live in hope. Courgettes, yes, courgettes. Last year we had so much courgettes that we were having them for breakfast, lunch and dinner. We had yellow ones, we had green ones, you name them, we had them. These are our peas. They'll be joining the rest outside tomorrow. And pumpkins, giant pumpkins, cucumbers, rainbow blend carrots, Brussels sprouts. I think I noticed some, yeah, turnips, lots of turnips. And then here we've got baby sweet corn, as George likes his sweet corn. And then we got Bulgarian giant leeks again, lots of them. Red onions, beetroot, cabbage, tomato and pepper plants, chili plants. These got a little bit of a way to go before they're big enough to be put into these grow bags. So these are something new we bought in this year, because we all have day jobs, not at the moment, but without the virus we all work during the day. So these little green things, you fill them up with water on the sides. They're put into the bags, and then you put the seed in the middle, the plant in the middle. You put 4 bamboo canes in those holes, and then before you go to work in the morning, you fill them up with water, and then they self-irrigate. So that's the reason for that. That's various things growing there, mostly herbs. Lemon basil, which will be going into the centre between the 2 rows of grow bags. These big ones, like I said before, are for the chilies when they grow, which I'll show you in a minute. These are ready to be picked. You don't pick the whole lettuce, you just pick a few leaves, when you're making a salad, and then they regrow. And then up here we got more, lots more of them here. And this was our latest one we've planted, and they seem to be growing quite well. And you can hear some wild geese in the background. So this is the engine room of our little enterprise. This is where everything is done. Here are some, we've got some chili seeds growing in the house, and yesterday we, Lorraine potted them into these into these bigger pots. So they're mostly peppers and chilies, and they seem to have grown quite well overnight. None of them seem to have died with a change of temperature, which is excellent news. And then we've got compost from the wormery that we've got, the 2 wormeries. And then we've even got wool compost, which we're trying for the first time. And then this is more wormery compost. And then there's coconut compost. So we like to try various ways of growing things. And then over here we have more stuff growing. So this green one and the white one, they're closed up during the night. So a polytunnel within a polytunnel. So we've got various things growing in these: tomatoes, peppers. And then some more over here. And then we go outside. This one's got flowers in it. Over there by the hedge is where the pumpkins are going. And this is a wildflower bed, but the rabbits have been playing around in it. And then these are all our other beds, which are empty at the moment, which will fill up as the weeks go by. And then that stuff that's heating up there is wood chip that a friend delivers to us, and which we put on below our feet. These bags here, all 42 of them, have potatoes in them, and those pipes will have carrots in them. And then here are strawberry plants that we've been selling. And then our rhubarb, going well. We cut them a bit too early last year, so we're hoping to leave them in the ground a bit longer. So we've got strawberries here as well. More potatoes, potato bags. I've grown in bags for many years now. I find that I get a better amount. And then we've got forced rhubarb in here, which is something, a new experiment. So we like to experiment. And then up there in that frame is fruit bushes. So we like to be adventurous. We've got some, I'm waiting for some wasabi to be delivered so I can plant. We've got some goji berries on the way, and we've got melons as well, We tried last year, but they sort of disintegrated. They went up to a nice round size, and then they just disappeared, or they blew up basically. So this is our new area, which we've fenced off yesterday to keep the chickens out. But as you can see, we need a little bit more work because the chickens managed to get in there this morning. So here we'll have peas mostly growing on either side of that fruit cage. And then there we're going to make, Stuart's going to make a sleeper table with chairs. So on a day like today, we'd be eating our lunch out there, the two families. So, and then there'll be they're going to grow lavender, rose and honeysuckle beds over there by the hedge. And then that's another new fruit cage with strawberries and some other different fruits, which is run or looked after by the ladies, Jen and Lorraine. And Stuart then is the person that does all the work, builds everything that we need. So we've all got our jobs, and mine is to do the videos and photos, a daily record of everything that we do. So this area wasn't fenced off the last time I did this video. It was open for, as I said, for the chickens to go in and out, but a little bit more work will have to be done later on so they can stay out. And I see one's come into the polytunnel area because we removed the door. So yeah, it's quite an exciting time. Nice to be out in the fresh air. So next job of the day is water all this. Oh look, we've got some common ground outside, so the local farmer can leave his cows out to graze. It's good to have some common land where anybody can come and they can use the land to graze, or if you want to take your donkey out or whatever. Yeah, that's life, or country life anyway, and I enjoy it. What have we got up here? Well, we've got some beds that haven't been finished yet. The lads have been out, so this will be covered in earth and more flowers grown. That's us for today.